Hey everybody, welcome. It's Cody, Dixieland RC. Do something a little bit different this time today. So as most of you guys know, I'm a hobby details dealer now. It's a place out of China. They make toolkits, beadlocks, all kinds of different scale items and things like that. So it's really a kind of all around, and they only sell to dealers. They do not sell to they don't sell to the public, so it gives us a chance to carry things for you guys. So they have a electric screwdriver. This is their electric screwdriver. It's nothing, it's pretty nice. It's got a little bit of weight to it. It's 3.6 volts lithium ion. It does do that, so you can do it this way as well. It charges with the USB port. It does go forward and reverse, it does have a torque setting, and when you hit the button, it does light up as well. Also has a little light in the bottom there. So it's pretty cool, nice little deal. So what I'm going to do today, though, is attempt to see how good the torque setting is. Now, the reason why I say torque setting is because this is my snap-on gun. I have used this since day one of doing this work. Its #1 torque setting that you can set it at is perfect for RC. It doesn't strip out plastic. It does a very good job. Now, this test is not going to be perfectly scientific and things like that, because for one, I'm going to try it on metal. Two, I don't have a small enough torque wrench to really get down and figure out numbers, but I have an idea of how I'm going to do this. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. We'll see. So these two are completely different. This snap-on gun is a 14.4 volt. It's got a pretty big battery. It's set up to, it's a 2-speed as well. It's pretty hefty. It's a pretty big gun, but here's the difference. And I'm going to go over all the money stuff when we get done. So the thing I'm keeping the same, I'm going to use my MIP 2mm driver. Of course, this is the speed tip that they have. Of course, we're using K&K hardware, and I took just a metal one. I've got drill bits that drill and tap at the same time, so it drilled the hole and tapped it. So we've got that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my snap-on gun as the benchmark, because I feel that it has the best as far as all that goes anyway. So what I'm going to do is tighten this down till it stops. You can hear it. It just clicks whenever the clutch kicks in. So I've got a white paint marker. What my plan, this may work, this may not work. I don't know. We're going to see. I've tried it over here, but I tried it with some different screws and it did not work. So I'm going to mark the screw where it stops. See? Maybe that'll... Yeah, see, that's going to give me the idea there. So I take the same bit. Also, this is it's magnetized in here. It does not clip in like the snap-on one does. So when you put it in there, it's pretty strong though. So we're going to, for one, take it out of here like that. All right, now I've got it set on 1. Now, keep in mind, when I got this, and the first time I did it, I stripped out a bolt. Reason being is because I had to actually, like when I did that earlier, it did not make a noise at all, and it is really hard to turn. So now it's clicking. It was not clicking before. It took me, I had to do that a couple of times for it to start clicking to make sure it knows it's in the one position. And it's all the way over, nothing there. So let's tighten it up. I'm going to try and get it where you can see it. Should be close to being tight there. Look at that. Oh, that's nice. It even stayed in there. All right, so look, that's just a hair bit more. All right, now we're going to do it one more time because, consistency is key on this one. I will say that it is tighter because, okay, so when I go to loosen this up on the #1 setting, it will click on me. No, it didn't click. So we're going to tighten it back down. And even this one this time even went a little bit further. So who's to say? All right, that's, like I say, this is not very scientific. It's pretty simple, nothing to it, nothing crazy. Now, this is where it'll become more or less better for you, whichever way you want to say it. Now, there's a couple of other guns like this on the market. I think Ryobi makes one, and I think DeWalt maybe makes one that's similar to this, as in it turns and things like that. They're all price point $60 to $100. I know Harbor Freight's got one that's $64 that's very similar to the style of this gun. Not sure on the wattage or the voltage, excuse me. I think it's closer to about 7.4 volts, and it's about $60. I'm sure it's pretty good. I couldn't make it to the Harbor Freight store in time to grab one today to test. I was going to grab one to see. But this Snap-on gun is a $200 gun. And I'm just saying $200 because the only way that I could get this gun as this, I bought this gun. I bought a 3/8 gun that took the same battery, and a 3/8 impact gun, and then a flashlight. So I got the kit together. All right. So I don't think, I know you can buy this by itself. I don't think they even make this version anymore. I think there is a version above this one now. I love this gun. It's great. I use it for everything. Carry it with me every time I go somewhere. It's phenomenal. Now, I'm going to start using this. I'm going to put that away, and I'm going to use this when I go to events, when I'm working on something in the video here for you guys. I'm going to use this just to see how it holds up, how well it does, and everything like that. Now, the price of this is $34 plus shipping. It is $34, people. It's kind of hard to beat that price, really, for what it is and for what it does. It comes in a box. I mean, it comes in a plastic box. I mean, it's pretty well, instructions, of course. It comes with a USB charge port. Of course, it's just a mini USB that plugs into it. I would have liked to have seen it come with a power supply, but I realized why it did not, because they sell this all over the world, and it would need a different power supply for every country, so it's USB. Most people have blocks. Heck, I even have wall mounts that don't even have, it's got a USB port in it, so, you don't even need a block anymore. So all in all, it's great. I love it. I'm really a fan of all these tools. Hobby Details makes some really neat stuff. I'm going to show you our little, if I can open this thing up. I didn't grab one that's been opened. So they also make hand tools as well. I grabbed a couple for this order. This is their 4-in-1 toolkit. It is $11.50, and it is you take, of course, this is sealed up, and it has a 1.5, 2, 2.5, and a 3 in it from the get-go, and they'll stay in there the whole time. Now, this holder actually has a magnet inside of it that actually holds the piece in there. This part is also magnetized. It is great. Now, it is not a speed bit, no doubt. Now, I will say the cut at the end of, let me grab the 2mm so we can kind of go between the 2mm of the MIP and the 2mm of the other one. Of course, you can't see it because it's not. There we go. The cut is very nice. It is very, very, very tight. Fits in here. There's not any movement. It feels like putting an MIP bit in. And I know it's not an MIP. MIP's made in America and the whole deal. I love MIP. I have MIP stuff, and I love MIP stuff. But for people that are just getting into this, or better yet, when you are out on the trail and don't want to carry a whole bunch of stuff, boom, this is your ticket. It has all the sizes that you need. The only thing it doesn't have is a nut driver, which they have some that have nut drivers as well, but it's nowhere near as small as that. So all in all, great little kit. Great stuff. I have speed bits as well. Of course, it's not an MIP bit. You got to keep that in mind. And also, I think the Hobby Details speed bit kit it's a 4-piece kit, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and a 3. And it is like $12 or $13 or something like that for the kit. So all in all, not bad. I'm pretty happy with the torque rating of this. I was a little worried that it wasn't going to go as great as it actually did, so good deal for that. I'm glad of that. So I have this is the only one of these that I got. I wanted to get one. I did not want to buy a bunch of them and then be stuck with them if I didn't feel like they were great enough for me to actually put out to you guys. So I'm pretty happy with it. Like I say, I'm going to start trying it out and using it all the time now, so that'll be great to see. I will have more of these this week in stock. Probably will have close to 5 or 6 of them, so you'll be able to get one soon. You know, shipping on this will probably be about $9 because it's kind of too heavy to go first class. It'll probably go priority flat rate. So, you know, all in all, not a bad little deal. Oh, you know, and you can also hang, carry it, and whatever. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Appreciate the watches and the likes and the comments. I love talking with you guys about things. So give me some feedback if you like it. And we'll see you next time. Get ready. MOG videos coming up soon. See y'all next time.